What's up, guys? Our favorite day of the week is finally here. It's time to go hunting for some Blu-rays. We don't really have any big, huge new releases, but there are some things that I'm looking forward to finding. Like, is the third week going to be the charm to find Scream at my local Best Buy? Am I going to find the Hacksaw Ridge Steelbook? Maybe some Sex and the City collections. And let's not forget, it is November. The big Criterion sale at Barnes & Noble is on. So what are we waiting for? Let's go. First stop of the day, you know what it is. We're going into Best Buy. Really curious if I'm gonna see some Scream in here. And the new releases at Best Buy. Boom, there it is, the Scream Steelbook. However, I have this coming to me, so I'm not gonna be picking it up today, but good to know that it's here in the store. There's 3 copies, but I am seeking out that slipcover, so maybe they have it in the back or I'll find it at a different location. They do also have Pig, Nicolas Cage on Blu-ray for $13.99. I heard a lot of great things about this movie. Maybe I'll pick it up, maybe not, I'm not sure. I'm gonna think about it. We have a couple of copies of Don't Breathe 2 on 4K. Still got some Free Guy on DVD. A lot of empty spots, not really sure why. Still have copies of The Forever Purge, The Conjuring, The Green Knight. Down at the bottom we have Apocalypse Now. Still have some 4K copies of The Hunt for Red October, Carlito's Way Steelbook, one Friday the 13th 8-movie collection. I just finished watching that entire collection. I will let you know my thoughts about it in Never Seen It series. We have like 5 copies of Old on Steelbook, 4K and Blu-ray. Still have some copies of 3 from Hell. Let's go around to the other side, see what we can find. We still have Injustice on Blu-ray, 4K, and Steelbook. I'm actually surprised about that. Some copies of The Suicide Squad on 4K. Tons of copies of Snake Eyes on 4K. A little bit of G.I. Joe. Inglourious Basterds in stock again on Steelbook. Ah, here is Hacksaw Ridge. Here is one of the new releases out today on Steelbook. Price point is only $19.99. So this is probably going to come home with me today. It's a good looking Steelbook. It's a great slipcover. I don't have this movie yet in the collection, so that's all I need. That's a reason enough for me to get it. We still have some Black Widow, 4K Blu-ray and DVD. Same with Cruella. Steelbooks for F9. We got some Space Jam 2. And also some Justice League on 4K and Blu-ray. In the new releases at the back section, no Scream on 4K with the slipcover, so I'm hoping it is at my local Target because I really want that version. Like I said, I already have the Steelbook coming to me, so I don't need to pick that up today. But we still have The Suicide Squad on 4K, also on Blu-ray. Still have that copy of On the Rocks on Blu-ray that is kind of tempting at only $11.99. We have The East, that is a brand new release this week. Still have those 3 box sets of the Underworld 4K collection at $64.99. Twist, we still have that one Universal Classic Monsters collection. Free Guy on 4K. Needle in a Time Stack, No Man of God, The Survivalist. But here are a couple new releases out today. The Guns of Navarone on 4K, as well as Paw Patrol, the movie. I know you guys have been wanting this one. Price point $19.99. They still have The Haunting of Bly Manor, Hansel and Gretel on 4K, back up to $21.99, so the sale is over. We have The Nevers, Peter Rabbit 2, plenty of copies of Black Widow, everything else of movies that we have seen again and again, but good to know that I did find the Scream Steelbook here. Just want to show you guys really quick before I leave the store, I came across Black Friday deals, this little teeny tiny little display kiosk of the movies that are on sale. So these are the movies that I featured yesterday in the discount Blu-ray video. These movies went on sale yesterday for about $7.99 to $9.99, but there's also some other movies I figure I would show to you. So we do have 1917 on 4K for $10, Scrooged on Blu-ray for only $6.99. They do have the 10 Commandments on 4K for $14.99. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles Blu-ray for $5.99. It's a Wonderful Life on 4K for only $14.99. News of the World, $9.99. Same as Space Jam and also Tenet for $9.99. Then if we go to the other side, we have It's a Wonderful Life on Blu-ray for only $5.99, as well as Bad Santa. We have 300 on 4K for $9.99, as well as Blade, Nobody, Scott Pilgrim for $9.99. And down here, if I can get it, V for Vendetta and Wonder Woman 84, all for $9.99. So you might want to come into your local Best Buy store to see if this is available, if everything is sold out online. We finally found the Scream Steelbook. After 3 weeks, we finally found it at my local Best Buy. However, I did not pick it up because, as I mentioned, it's coming in the mail to me right now. I should get it by Thursday, and I'm so excited. However, I'm still looking for Scream on 4K with that slipcover because Scream is one of my favorite movies, and if I have multiple copies of Halloween, I need 2 copies of Scream definitely. So I'm crossing my fingers that it's going to be available at Target. But before we go there, you know where we're going. The Criterion sale is on at Barnes & Noble, so let's get going over to Barnes & Noble. Next stop is Barnes & Noble. Those Criterions are calling. So walking into the back section of my Barnes & Noble, they also have the Arrow Video titles on sale for half price as well. So these are the ones that are available at my local Barnes & Noble. Yours will probably be different, but they do have Dune, Hellraiser, Southland Tales, I believe, The Last Something, The Last Starfighter, Pitch Black, Cruising, Children of the Corn, looks like Gosford Park, 12 Monkeys, Ring You, but there's also Waterworld behind that, The Bird with the Crystal Plumage, 16 Candles, RoboCop, Creepshow, Flash Gordon, Reanimator, Django Unchained, a whole bunch of Arrow titles. So definitely check out Barnes & Noble because Arrow titles are half price as well. Ah, here is what we wanted to see, the half price sale of the Criterion Collection. I'm already seeing a few titles that I want to pick up, and I haven't even started digging in there yet. So I'm definitely going to get a Bette Davis title. I said that before, so I got to decide which one I want to get. They do have the new release of Devi, so I am seeing that one. We have a couple of copies of that one. So I'm just going to have to start going through. I'm going to have to start going through all of this. I'll show you a little bit. I can't show you everything because, like I said, we have a whole bunch, but let's start with Day Trippers. I was thinking about this one last time and I didn't end up picking it up. Defending Your Life. We have Do the Right Thing, but I do have that on Steelbook already. Deep Pan, never heard of that one. Diabolique, I have. Diamonds of the Night. They do have the Elephant Man. Thinking about this one. This was a maybe last time and I put it back. Elevator in the Gallows. Fast Times. Festival. I'm seeing a lot of new titles from last time. Fisher King, this was always a maybe and I always put it back. So yeah, I just gotta start going through these and narrowing things down. I can't go crazy. I can't. I know I say that every time, but I'm not going crazy. I can't. Because I just don't have the funds. Susan's trying to be on a little bit more of a budget these next few months. Got to pay off some credit cards, if you know what I mean. But yeah, so I'm going to be going through these, and you're just going to have to wait until the very end to see what I end up picking up. As you could see, there were a lot of great titles at the Barnes & Noble Criterion sale. There were so many, I could not show them all to you. I have a nice little stack. The question is, did I control myself? Not really. Not really. However, I found something at the register when I was checking out. You probably know what it is. They keep all of the collections back there, so I will let you know what I got at the very end, but we are not done yet. We have one more location to hit, and that is the Target. Last stop of the day is the Target. We're going into Target. We're going into Target. And the new releases at Target. So now they have the Suicide Squad. They did not have it last week, so they have it available on 4K and Blu-ray, $32.99 and $26.99, as well as on DVD. They also have copies of Don't Breathe 2 on Blu-ray and DVD. And they also have the combo pack on DVD, Don't Breathe and Don't Breathe 2. We have one copy of Cruella on 4K, plenty of copies of Old DVD, Blu-ray, but I'm not seeing any Scream. Why is everyone else is finding Scream slipcover at Target, but not me? Ooh, This is what I was looking for last week, and it was not here. There we go. So here is the 31 Steelbook. Not like I'm jonesing for this movie or anything, but the slipcover, I mean the Steelbook artwork itself is pretty cool looking. So I'm going to look this over. Most likely going to pick it up. We also have copies of The Night House, plenty of F9. We have, what is this, Lifetime Holiday Movie Collection. If you're jonesing for some Mario Lopez, then I would suggest picking that one up. We have Ride the Eagle, plenty of copies of The Protege, Holy Black Widow and Cruella, and tons of Space Jam: A New Legacy. So in the middle aisle of Target, I came over here just to see if Scream on 4K with the slipcover was over here, and it's clearly not. We have the same titles that we've been seeing again and again. So I'm probably just gonna order it online because it's not in any store that I've been to in the past 3 weeks since it's supposed to be released. Watch it be at Walmart today, the one place I did not go to. But I do want to point out, we do have The Green Knight on sale, Blu-ray for $19.99. That's just an okay sale. I believe this movie is streaming currently on Amazon Prime right now. So instead of picking it up right away, you might want to stream it first. And if you like it, come and take advantage of the $19.99 sale. But I'm going to head on out of here because I can't wait to show you what I picked up today. I tried to hold back, but as we all know, the addiction is real. Back at home, it's time for me to show you what I got when I went out today. And even though there weren't a big, huge stack of new releases, I wasn't lying about that. I still managed to do some damage. But of course I did. I'm Susan. I am the Steelbook Queen. Nothing can stop me from finding things out, especially at the first full week of the Barnes & Noble Criterion sale. And yeah, did I do some damage over there? Yes, I certainly did. I don't want to hear anything down in the comments. You know the sickness is real. We always discuss this on the channel. So let's get into what I ended up getting today. A lot is what I ended up getting today. Get a snack, get a drink, and some popcorn because we're going to take a minute to go through this. First on the list, now, I did not pick up that Scream Steelbook because, like I mentioned a few times in the video, I have that coming to me. It is in the mail right now. I should have it on Thursday. So I did not pick up that one, but yes, I indeed picked up Hacksaw Ridge. Now, I took the plastic off already. This is incredible artwork. This also is Lionsgate. As we've been discussing this entire past few months, Lionsgate is killing it with the Steelbook cover artwork. It is awesome. Every single Steelbook that they've been releasing has been absolutely incredible. And also the price point. This Steelbook was only $19.99. I believe that's a reasonable price for a Steelbook. If you're not a brand new release, this is a few years old, that's a decent price. It could have even been a little bit lower, but I will pay $19.99. There's nothing wrong with that, considering how awesome this cover artwork is. So check this out. We have the red slipcover. This is the back of it. Now, if you take the slipcover off, that comes off and boom. Look at the detail of this cover artwork. It looks absolutely amazing. And then you flip it over to the back side. It looks incredible. Absolutely worth the money, especially because I do not have this title in my collection already. For some reason, I'm not the biggest fan of war movies. Number one, it's not my go-to category genre for movies. So I never picked this up. I always just waited on it. So now with the Steelbook release, especially this great looking, yes, I was going to pick it up indeed. So I picked up Hacksaw Ridge. So happy. I've heard nothing but great things about it. So eventually I will get to it. Famous last words, but eventually I will indeed get to it. Up next we have, okay, this one. You know I don't like Rob Zombie. You know I don't. But it's a Steelbook, and it's an awesome looking Steelbook, again, by Lionsgate. 31, it was not in my Target last week when it came out. I was kind of, you know, miffed. Last week was not a great week. That's probably why I overbought this week, because last week was very lackluster for me with buying items. So this week I went a little bit crazier. But here is the Steelbook for 31. I did not take the plastic off of this one yet, but it's looking really awesome. And this price point, $17.99 for an incredible looking Steelbook. Lionsgate, keep doing what you're doing because these are fantastic looking. You are really giving the competition a lot to worry about because those steelbooks are looking fantastic. Another steelbook that I actually forgot was coming today, and that is the 5 Christmas Classics collection on steelbook. I found this on a great deal on Amazon for about $18. I didn't even go on there wanting to buy this. I was just, you know, looking around, scanning, and then I saw the sale. So I said, you know what? I would probably pick that up anyway. So let me go ahead and get it. And I'm happy that I did because when I was out today, I did not see it whatsoever. I know a lot of other people were saying they were finding it at Target, Walmart, Best Buy. My Best Buy, they didn't have it. Target, they didn't have it. Not sure if it's at Walmart, the one store I did not go to today. So I'm glad that I ordered it online. It looks cute. Holiday season is coming up, and these are classics that I grew up with, so it's good to have these in the collections. I think $18 is a good enough price point for that one. $18 for a steel book, that's a steal. Okay, so let's get to a regular Blu-ray. Enough steel, we got some regular Blu-ray. Pig. I indeed picked up Pig because of the price point. It was only $13.99 at Best Buy. I have heard fantastic things about Nicolas Cage and his performance in this film. There might be a rumor of possibly award season nominations for him for this film. So because of that reason, I figure I would give it the chance. I would pick it up. Now, I have not seen this movie yet, but for some reason, I have a lot of Nicolas Cage titles in my collection. So I figure might as well pick this one up, expand on the Nicolas Cage collection because I just have pretty much all of his titles. I probably don't even have half. He's been in so many things, but I have a lot of his movies. So I figure I'll pick this one up. Decent looking slipcover, $13.99. Really couldn't argue with that one. So that's what I got at other stores. But what did I get at the Barnes & Noble Criterion sale? I know you guys all want to know. Okay, so I got 5 regular movies, I believe. 6. 6 movies. Actually, one of them is a steelbook. I lied. There's one more steelbook. And then I got a collection. Do you want to see the collection first? Let's go with the collection first. Let's go with the collection. This is a collection that is difficult to find on the last Barnes & Noble sale for Criterion. It was not available. I got to the register to check out today, and it was sitting right there behind the register, and that is the Before trilogy. I had to pick this one up. This one is a little bit more expensive. I was kind of like, ouch, with the price point, but I'm like, oh, whatever. You just got to bite the bullet because it seems like everyone has this. It's kind of a baseline for anyone's Criterion collection to have the Before trilogy. So I look forward to diving into this eventually. I don't know when that's going to happen, but eventually it will happen. So I did find the Before trilogy. So that makes me happy because I was on the hunt. I was on the search for that one. Next up we have, let's go to the one steelbook that I picked up. Now, when I showed you those Arrow titles for half price, I did pick up one of those, and that is 12 Monkeys. So I picked this one up at Barnes & Noble for $20. I think that's okay. That's pretty good. Every other price that I've seen at other stores is still like high 20s, $27. So I figure $20, I'll pick it up. That's fine. It's a steelbook. Why not? Why not? Why not just get it? Why not? Who cares about credit card debt? We don't need to pay it off. All right. Now we have regular Criterion. So I got The Blob. I'm not really sure why. I think it's because the cover artwork. It just drew me to it. And I was like, you know what? I want to get it. I'm looking at it and I want to get it. So because of that reason, I just picked it up. I don't know why. I just did. Probably because, you know, the horror titles. I've been watching that genre all month of October. I'm kind of still in that vibe. So that's probably why I picked it up. Then we have All About Eve. Yes, I picked up a Bette Davis title. I told you guys that I was going to, so I'm happy about that one. 12 Angry Men. Again, baseline to the Criterion collection. Everyone should have this. This was missing, so I decided to pick it up. There's only one available, so I picked it up. Same with Some Like It Hot. And I have no Marilyn Monroe titles in my collection. She is an icon, so I had to. She's in the same category as Audrey Hepburn for me. Like, she's an iconic figure in Hollywood, you know, a staple, and I have nothing of her in my collection. So I figured I'd pick this one up. I did want to get this last time, but I never did, and I regretted it. So when I saw it today, picked it up because there was only one left. So I figure I'll get it now, and I won't have any regrets. And then the last title that I picked up is The Elephant Man. That's right. I went ahead and got The Elephant Man with Anthony Hopkins. Looking forward to watching this one. I haven't seen any one of these titles yet. So I'm looking forward to watching all of these eventually. I'm not really sure when, but eventually I will get to it. So that is everything I picked up or ordered on my outing today. But the real question is, what did you find when you went out today? Did you pick up the Hacksaw Ridge Steelbook or anything else? What about Scream? Did you find it in your location? Don't forget to like and subscribe down below, and I'll see you next time.